Hello, this is Mr. Nolet. I'm going to be doing worksheet 2.7, which is for Thursday. And I'm going to be doing the first two examples. The first thing we're going to start off with is what our main ideas are for worksheet 2.7. And our first main idea is going to be, number one is going to be, if perpendicular lines then right angles. That's the first one. And our second one is going to be, our second main idea is going to be, we talked about this yesterday, if right angles then congruent. So let's look at our first proof today. Our first proof is example 1. We have a given NO is perpendicular to MP. And we're going to prove that angle ONM is congruent to angle ONP. So the first thing we're going to do is mark down the given. So that is, our given is going to be NO perpendicular to MP. And that is a given. So since we have NO perpendicular to MP, we're going to mark our diagram, two right angles, as such. Okay. We have NO is perpendicular to MP, that's a given. Whenever we have a perpendicular situation, the next thing we're going to do is establish the right angles. So let's do that. And that means that we're going to have angle MNO and angle ONP right angles. And you can do that on one step. And our reason will be if perpendicular then right angles. That's step 2. And then since we have two right angles and we've established those, we can go right to the proof. And our proof is going to be angle ONM is congruent to angle ONP. Reason, if right angles then congruent. And that's the first proof for today. So we'll make a smiley face and we'll be done with that one. Second one is we have angle 1 is a right angle and angle 2 is a right angle. Both of those are givens. So let's establish, first thing we're going to do is we're going to get the first given, angle 1 right angle given, and then angle 2 right angle given. Here's angle 1 and angle 2 if we mark the diagram. Both of those are givens, and if you remember main idea number 2, we can say that angle 1 is congruent to angle 2. Go right to the proof. Reason, if right angles then congruent. And this one's done as well, smiley face. We are done with the second one. So let's look at the third one here, example 3. And I'm going to raise the page up a little bit. If I can figure that out. Example 3. Let's look at example 3. The first thing we're going to do there is look at the given. And the given is EF perpendicular to FG That's a given. And since we have two perpendicular lines, we're going to make a right angle box on each of those, because the next given is angle H, right angle. So I've already put the right angle box on angle H, and I have the right angle box on EF and G. So we can go to the next piece of information. And since I cannot raise the page, I'm going to continue writing over here to the right. So then angle H is a right angle. We also know that because of this given right here, we can say that for 3, angle F is right angle as well. Reason, if perpendicular, then right angle. So that's number 3. And on number 4, we can go right to the proof then, because the proof is going to be angle F is congruent to angle H, and that is going to be given by reason, if right angles, then congruent. And we're done with that one. I'm sorry I had to go over to the number 4, but this is all number 3. So just remember this is all number 3. And those are the first 3 examples. So our 2 main ideas today are if perpendicular angles, then right angles. If right angles, then congruent. You can see I did 3 different examples. The first page will be those 2 main ideas, and then there's some combined problems on the back. So please complete 3-7 in class and for homework. 2-7 in class and then for homework. And tomorrow we will do 2-8. I'll have a video for 2-8. Have a good night. Do good in class.